Imagine standing on the ground looking at a skyscraper. You can't climb it, you don't have a giant ruler, yet somehow mathematics can tell you its exact height.
Wow!
Imagine a pilot flying thousands of meters above the earth. Imagine engineers building bridges that stretch across rivers. Imagine GPS systems guiding millions of people every day. What if I told you that all these rely on one powerful branch of mathematics? A branch so important that without it, modern engineering, aviation, navigation, and even computer graphics will not exist. That branch of mathematics is called trigonometry. And in this lesson, you're going to understand it from the ground. Before we jump into formulas and calculations, let's answer the most important question. What exactly is trigonometry? The word trigonometry comes from two Greek words, trigonon meaning triangle, then metron meaning measurement. Put them together and we get measurement of triangles. But trigonometry is much more than measuring triangles. It is the study of the relationship between angles and sides. It helps us calculate unknown distances, heights, lengths, and directions. At this point, you might be asking, when will I ever use this? That is a fair question. The truth is that trigonometry is everywhere. Engineers use it to design roads and bridges. Architects use it when designing buildings. Pilots use it to determine flight paths. Surveyors use it to measure land. Astronomers use it to calculate distances between planets and stars. Computer programmers use it to create animations, games, and simulation. Even your smartphone uses trigonometric principles when calculating location and movement. In other words, trigonometry is one of the most useful topics in mathematics. And to understand trigonometry, imagine a simple right angle triangle. This triangle has sides, it has angles, and here's the amazing part. If we know some information about the triangle, trigonometry allows us to discover information we don't know. We can use known angle to find the missing side. We can use known sides to find the missing angle. It's like solving a puzzle. Every piece of information helps reveal another piece. Throughout this course, you will learn how to unlock those hidden pieces using trigonometric tools. Now let us look at a practical example. Suppose there is a tree on the other side of a river. You want to know its height. You cannot cross the river. You cannot climb the tree. So how can you measure it? This is where trigonometry comes in. By standing at a known distance from the tree and measuring an angle, trigonometry can calculate the height without ever touching the tree. This is one of the reasons trigonometry became so important throughout history. It allowed people to measure the seemingly impossible. Now this lesson is only the beginning. In the next lessons, we will learn the different parts of right angle triangles. The famous Sohcahtoa rule, how to find missing sides, how to find missing angles, special triangles, trigonometric graphs, trigonometric identities, bearings, angles of elevation and depression, the sine rule, the cosine rule, and much more. By the end of this series, you'll be able to solve problems that currently look impossible. Now let us summarize what we've learned. Trigonometry comes from two Greek words meaning the measurement of triangles. It studies the relationship between angles and sides. It helps us find unknown distances, heights, and directions. It is used in engineering, aviation, navigation, astronomy, and technology. Most importantly, trigonometry helps us measure the things we cannot directly measure. And in our next lesson, we're going to build the foundation of everything in trigonometry. You will learn how to identify the three most important sides of a right angle triangle, the hypotenuse, the opposite side, and the adjacent side. Once you understand these three sides, the rest of trigonometry becomes dramatically easier. So make sure you don't miss lesson 2. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.